Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and thanks for joining me. I definitely appreciate it. Today we have the CountyComm Maratac Titanium X1D SR-35. Now some of you are going to remember I reviewed the stainless steel model about a year ago. I'm so happy Mike came out with a titanium version. This watch is awesome. I think y'all are really going to like it. Now as usual, we're going to look at the style, the build quality, the functions, the wearability, and Lume, and then I'll let you know what I think of this brand new and very limited, only 250 pieces, X1D SR-35 from Maratac. Also, make sure you check out my Amazon shopping channel if you like any of the other watches I've reviewed on my channel. I do get a small commission if you buy from my Amazon store, so I definitely appreciate it. So guys, this comes in like a little watch taco. You know, this is how they ship them. I think it's really all you need. I would prefer maybe a little bit more of a presentation. That's just me, because these are really nice watches. So the watch taco is good for now, but maybe down the road they can maybe upgrade to some sort of, you know, decent box or something. Anyway, it's got everything you need in it. There you go. Now I'm going to show you some pictures here. This is not how the watch comes, and I'll show you some pictures here and explain that in just a second. It actually comes on this NATO style strap right here. You have a little care and maintenance card right here. There you go. Tells you how to take care of the watch. Now the titanium bracelet that comes separately, the titanium bracelet comes in this little tin. Right now it's just a couple of extra spring bars right there, but it comes in the tin. And one thing you have to remember, if you actually install the bracelet on this watch, you can't return it. So just remember that. You know, Mike says to have a professional jeweler do it. You really don't need a professional jeweler to do this. You can do it yourself if you want to. I mean, it's got some drilled lugs and it's really easy to do. But just remember, if you install the bracelet, you can't return the watch. Just keep that in mind. All right, so let's put all this stuff out of the way here. And as usual, I'll go ahead and go over the basic specs, freeze frame the screen if you want to see everything. All right. Man, this is a good looking watch. I've always liked these watches a lot, man. I think they're just fantastic looking. You're looking at a 40mm titanium case. This titanium is cut from one single block of titanium, by the way. It's 14.4mm thick. It's 47mm lug to lug, and it's on a 20mm titanium strap. Again, freeze frame it if you want everything. All right, so I think this is one of the best value watches out there. You're getting titanium, ceramic bezel, sapphire crystal, a nice Seiko movement that's been proven over the years. Really good looking design, simple. You know, I say simple, but it's not simple. It's got a lot going on. You got all these rectangular indexes, rectangular marks on the bezel. You got that nice orange pop on the second hand, the nice orange pop for the Maratac logo. You got your date window down here at 4 o'clock. I do wish the date window had some sort of border around it just to delineate it from the rest of the dial. But just a fantastic looking watch, very functional. It's definitely, you know, it's purpose driven. It's a tool watch. You got your drilled lugs over here on the side of the case. You have a really nice 120 click bezel, really sharp bezel action. And one thing about this bezel, this is probably my only gripe about the entire watch, is the fact that when you're trying to wind the watch, the bezel does get in the way a little bit. And the fact that the bezel is kind of sharp, man. It's got some sharp little edges right there. So it does get in the way of winding the watch just a little bit. But let me go ahead and unwind it for you. Nice crown pop. Boom, there it is. You might have even heard that. So now when I want to go ahead and screw it back in, see your nails? Now I could obviously cut my nails a little bit too. But your nails are going to kind of scratch that bezel or bump into that bezel a little bit. So let me see if I can do it. I did it first time. Because I've done it a few times. I have a little bit of practice. But that's really my only gripe about the watch, man. Love it. Fantastic looking. I like the knurling on the crown is fantastic. Plenty of grip. The knurling on the bezel is great. Again, you've got your drilled lugs there. Let me show you the titanium bracelet. Really nice articulation with that bracelet. Here's your Maratac logo on the buckle right there. Let me go ahead and open it up for you. This is a friction closure. Nice machined scissor clasp, titanium obviously. Looks like you have 4 micro adjustments right there on the clasp. Again, here's the rest of the buckle. Nice, man, really nice. And super light, by the way. I forgot to tell you in the beginning, the original version weighed 185.5 grams. This one weighs 128.5 grams, so that saves you almost exactly 2 ounces, and you would definitely know the difference if you had the older version. So let me go ahead and show you some of these picks. So basically, this is how it came when Mike shipped it to me. You can see it comes in the box and it's wrapped all in plastic. You can see the little red arrow there telling you where to unwrap the plastic on the bracelet on the left-hand side. And of course, it came on that NATO style strap. Here's a close-up of the dial. You can see that nice orange pop second hand and orange pop on the Maratac logo, and where it says water resist 10 atmospheres, which of course is 100 meters, 330 feet. Here's a nice close-up of the bezel. You can see those numbers are actually engraved on that ceramic bezel, which is really cool. Here's another close-up of the bezel itself. Again, just a little bit sharp when you turn it, and when you bump into something, especially with your skin, you're definitely going to feel that. Not a big deal, but you know, maybe they could possibly round those edges just a tad on maybe the next version. Here's a nice close-up of the crown and the bezel. You can see how close they are together. Here's a picture of that titanium logo on the scissor clasp. Here's a Maratac logo on the buckle. You can see I've already scratched it up just a tad. And here's a nice close-up of the case back. You can see where it says Maratac titanium, 10 atmospheres, water resistant. I'm not sure what those numbers mean at the bottom. Cage, I'm not quite sure what they mean. And of course, Sapphire over there on the left near the crown. Guys, I really like this watch. I think, again, it's just a fantastic value, man. Good looking, purpose-driven, great tool watch. You can see the Sapphire, the AR coating, anti-reflective coating on the Sapphire kind of glinting right there, the little bluish green. I just love this watch, man. You're going to get a lot of compliments because people are not going to know what it is. And definitely tell them you got this from Maratac, man. It's a fantastic watch. All right, let's go ahead and try this thing on. I know it's going to fit. And it feels great, by the way. Super comfortable, man. Nice and light. God, that's like the perfect amount of weight for a watch. You got just a little bit of weight, just enough to know something's there. But it's not, it's not burdensome at all. God, great feel. The bracelet doesn't pull any of the hairs on my arm or anything. It's like perfectly adjusted. Got just a tiny bit of wiggle room. Love it. All right, let's go ahead and check out the Lume. Y'all are going to be really impressed with the Lume. At least I know I was. Let's go ahead and kill the studio light, kill the monitor. This is always one of my favorite parts of every review, by the way. All right. It's already glowing a little bit, as you can see. And of course, the bezel is also lumed. And I didn't notice that the little pip on the end of the second hand is lumed as well. There you go. Look at that. Man, great lume. I think it's a Super Luminova C3, I believe. Fantastic lume. All right, let's go ahead and cut everything back on. And guys, again, I like this watch a lot. You really do get a lot for your money, especially since you can use my code, which is MAV10OFF, and that's MAV10OFF, and that'll give you 10% off your entire order. So currently they're selling for $425. I'll make sure to put a link in the description field for you. Use the code MAV10OFF, and that's basically going to give you $42.50 off the purchase price, and that brings your total down to $382.50. Fantastic value for a titanium watch, man, with a really nice movement inside. Again, Sapphire. You have a ceramic bezel. I mean, it's nicely lumed. Guys, I love these watches. Now, these, again, are only limited to 250 units. Again, use my coupon code, save yourself a ton of money, and get a fantastic, fantastic watch. I like this thing a lot. Anyway, guys, that's about it for this review. I definitely appreciate it. As always, make sure you like and subscribe, and make sure you click that notification bell. I've got a whole bunch of cool stuff coming up, as usual, and I will see y'all in the next review. Take care. Bye-bye.